Morning, guys. Well, we finally got a stretch of good weather, at least for the next 3 days, and the grass doesn't need mowed. But what I've been thinking about is in here. Sorry about the noise, but it helps. Yeah, I know them three back there, the gas is probably, let's say, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. That gas is almost 9 months old back there. So I've got an empty gas jug. We're going to move these two out, and I want to store some of this stuff towards the back, because we're done with heat for a while. So yeah, I'm gonna play Will It Start. I don't know, I may just push them out and use my hand pump to drain the gas. All right, let me get at it. Well, these two fired right up. So yeah, I don't have fuel cutoffs on these. So yeah, this one gets used somewhat, and every once in a while that one will get used as a backup. But it's been a while. I may drain the gas out of these also, put fresh in. Alrighty, I'm not going to try to start these. I just want to get the old gas out of them. They all have, I put fuel cutoffs on all of them, so when I last ran them, we shut them off here and let them just drain the carb out. So the carb's good. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little handy dandy pump and an empty gas can, and we'll just roll them up to where I get to the gas tanks and pump some gas. And I checked using my dipstick, and we got about that much gas in this one. So yeah, let me get started. Well, guys, I can tell you right now, do not buy one of these. There doesn't seem to be a check valve in there. It's just blowing the gas back and forth. And the other issue is I can't get the line to straighten out. So yeah, this thing's useless. So I'm gonna grab that one and see if we can make that one work. Well, nice thing, Harbor Freight marks it in and out, and I went and found me some clear hose. This will go in the gas can. That way I want to see what the color of the gas is coming out, and I figured this is going to be an ordeal, so I brought my tripod. So I'll let you guys watch. All right, little change of plans. Yeah, I pulled the hood off so you can see what's going on here. So here's the fuel pump. So I disconnected the fuel line from the pump and I spun it around, and hopefully this is going to work. If it doesn't, I'll have to push this line back and make it lower, but I think the siphon's going to work. Let me give it a shot. Well, it's working, but I'm going to have to pump, because yeah, but yeah, you can see we're full. The gas actually looks pretty good, and plus I'm running it through the filter, and I'm going to pump everything I can out of the tank, because that line should be right at the bottom. So let me see how much I got in here. I wish it had a siphon function. You know what, guys? I want to go get me something to sit on. I'll be right back. All right, I got my Z Creeper. I don't think I've ever used a creeper function, but boy, I use that chair function a lot. So yeah, let me pump the rest of the gas out of here, and we'll continue on. Now it only took about 4 or 5 more pumps and then start sucking air. I got about 1.5 gallons out of there, so hopefully I got room to do 3 more. But yeah, let me put this guy back together. But yeah, he's dry now. Okay, well, this guy wasn't used too long ago, and yeah, it's got a fuel cutoff right here, which we shut it off and just let it die, so the carb's empty. But let's see how much gas we got in there. Okay, let me get my dipstick. Oh, we got quite a bit. Yeah, let me get set up here. All right, this one I may try to get it to siphon. We'll see. I can get it started. Oh, it's siphoning. Cool. Wonder why the other one didn't siphon. Yeah, it's flowing pretty good there. It stopped. Pump the rest out. She's dry. All right. That little pump looks pretty good, especially if it siphons. Well, you just don't realize how big and heavy this guy is. Yeah, them's pretty meaty tires. I had to use the lugs to roll him, but yeah, this one should be fairly easy. So let's see how much is in here. I'm about half full on that jug. Let's see what we got in here. Oh crap, that's almost a full tank. I'm gonna have to do something with that gas. Let me get back with you. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to do the pump action here also. It's not siphoning. So let me pump that tank out. I poured what was in here in the red, and he's got a little room left because I just got done mowing a couple days ago. But yeah, this gas is going to get used. That was an awful lot of pumping. That jug's just about full. I'd say that's at least 3.5, 4 gallon tank on there, but it's empty. Plus, I guess by doing this, all that fuel's not sitting in there rotting that fuel line out. So yeah, let me put this one back together, and I might want to add a little air to the front tires, make it roll a little easier. But yeah, this one's done. I hope I ain't got a full tank in the other one. I'm gonna have to go dump some of this off again. So before I push old girl back, I'm gonna drain this one right where it sits. So yeah, there's the cutoff. I'm gonna disconnect it here and hook that into the pump. But first we want to see, and I know it's dark back here, I want to see how much gas is in this one. Another full tank. Yeah, like I said, red's completely full, and there's probably about 1 gallon. So hopefully I'll have to watch this one. The crazy thing would be if these would siphon. Oh, it's a little dark back here, but I'll probably trim this video here. This does take a little while. These gas tanks are pretty big. Keeping an eye on the jug. Gas doesn't look too bad. Of course, I use Stable and STP carb treatment as my treatment for this stuff. Yeah, like I said, I want to add a little air to these front tires, but it's always a challenge because the snowblower and the valve stems are in the inside of the wheels. So I'm not going to let you watch me struggle on this one. This one's not going to be too bad, but that one over there, I'm going to have to reach around. But I got them to where they're sort of up front towards the bottom. Yeah, she rolls a lot easier. They was both low. I put about 18 pounds in each one. So, got my pump put back where I know where it's at. And I just got a few more things to put away here. And this project will be done. I'm just curious about these two. Yeah, about a half tank there. This one doesn't get run near enough. And about a quarter tank. I really should drain this one, but I may just run them for a while. Yeah, I'll let them run for about a half hour and then put them away. I got some other stuff to put away here. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That was draining the gas, the old gas out of the, especially the white, the ropers. That gas been in there a while. Thanks for watching. So the mission drained the gas out of them back four. Now come September, I'll be getting the ropers ready for the show. So yeah, we'll do a crank up on them around September. I have a feeling the summer heat's I'm gonna have to probably get a couple batteries. I've got a new one here somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Oh, right there. So I've got a new one just in case I need it. But yeah, these guys, I ran them about a half hour. I actually rode this one over to the neighbor's house and back. And so yeah, I'm pretty happy. Everything's done for now. I needed something to do anyhow. So thanks for watching, guys.